Now the next topic is angle subtended by chord at a point. So the chord of the circle subtends the angle at any point. This point could be the center or at any point on the curvature of circle or the circumference of the circle. Normally any line segment, how much angle it draws to any point, subtend, just join the two corners of the line segment. Just join the corners of the two line segments. So this line AB, how much angle it subtend? This much angle. Suppose this angle is x. This angle x is subtended by line AB. Line AB subtends angle x at point O. In circle, this chord can subtend angle on the center as well as angle on the circumference. See how? This is the angle subtended by the chord on the center, and this is the angle subtended by the chord on the circumference. So if the chord is AB, this is O, this is C, so angle AOB subtended at center and angle ACB subtended at circumference. Okay, so a chord can subtend angle on center as well as the circumference. Now the next point is, if the length of the chord changes, how the angle is going to change. Now if we compare in these two circles, this is the center of the circle, these two same circles, equivalent circles. Now in these two circles, if one chord is here and one chord is here, one is the smaller chord and one is the bigger chord. This is the smaller chord and this is the bigger chord. So when the angle subtended by the chord at the center, this is the angle, and here angle subtended by the chord at the center is this. So by visual perception we can see that this is angle x, this is angle y, so y is greater than x. So it shows that if the length of the chord is more, then the angle subtended by the chord at any point is greater. The length of the chord is small, so angle subtended is also small. So now what happens if the two chords in the circle are of same length? So regarding this we have a theorem called equal chords of a circle subtend equal angle at the center. This is the theorem. We have to prove this theorem. Okay, now we draw a circle and these are the two chords and this is the center of the circle. Now two chords AB and CD, we have to check how much angle they subtend, or we have to actually prove, according to this theorem we have to prove that these two chords AB and CD subtend equal angle at the circle, at the center of the circle. So this is the angle subtended by AB and this is the angle subtended by CD. Okay, now whenever the question related to circle comes, one very important parameter is radius. Radius is of utmost importance and it will help you throughout most of the question. So here we can see this is the center of the circle. This is the O is the center of the circle. Now you can see from the center of the circle to the circumference of the circle. From center to circumference the length is called radius. Okay, so use it. So this OC is R, this OA is R, this OB is R and this OD is R. Now in triangle OAB and triangle OCD, triangle OAB and OCD, OCD, OA is equal to OC. What it is? It is radius. OB is equal to OD, again radius, and AB is equal to CD. It is given. AB is equal to CD is given. क्या given है? What is given here? Equal chords. We have been given equal chords, so AB is equal to CD. So in two triangles, if all the three sides are same, so when all the three sides are same, so triangle OAB becomes congruent to triangle OCD. So these are the congruent triangles. And in congruent triangles, the angle in front of the equal sides is also same. This is called AB and CD are same. So angle in front of these chords, this x and x, these angles are also same. So according to the property of congruent triangles, angle AOB is equal to angle COD. So here we have proved that equal chords AB and CD subtend equal angle at the center. AOB and COD are same, both are same, so equal chords subtend equal angle at the center. Now we are seeing another theorem of the chapter circle. It is the chapter 10 of NCERT class 9 maths. If angles subtended by the chords of a circle at the center are equal, then the chords are equal. It is saying that the angle subtended by the chords, suppose we draw one chord here, and this is how a chord subtends the angle on the center. So this is the angle subtended. So if this angle is x and this angle is x, it is given here, both angle are same, then the chord AB and CD should be same. We have to prove that chord AB, chord AB is equal to chord CD. Okay, suppose this is a point center O. Now if in these two triangles, we have two triangles here. Now in these two triangles OAB and OCD, if triangle, now in triangle OAB and triangle OCD, now in triangle, this length OA is radius, distance from center to the circumference. OB is also radius, OD is also radius, and OC is also radius. So this is R, this is R, this is R, and this is R. So first OA is equal to OD, both are radius. Second OB is equal to OC, it is also radius. And the one angle which is in the front of the third side, angle AOB is equal to angle COD. Angle AOB is equal to angle COD. It is given in the theorem, statement of theorem. So according, if in two triangles these three things are equal, then triangle OAB is congruent to triangle OCD. So these becomes congruent triangles. And if these two triangles are congruent triangles, then the angle which are equal, the sides in front of those angles are also equal. So these angle AOB and COD are same. So in congruent triangle, the side in front of those angles is also same. So AB is equal to CD. This is the theorem. So in any theorem, in any circle, if angle subtended by the chord is equal, so the chords are equal.